This is part 21 of my journey to visit every single neighborhood in New York, and today I'm heading to the Meatpacking District. Meatpacking is a little corner of streets between Chelsea and West Village, named after the meatpacking industry since it was the center for its operations. You can still see traces of the old businesses all across the buildings, and though they may have been updated now, they retain the industrial warehouse style to them. Once I started looking, it was like I couldn't not find a building that had an old sign on it having to do with meat. Most of the restaurants here are pretty upscale, but I managed to find this one with a happy hour, and there also was this cool new liquor-infused ice cream bar that I'm excited to try once it gets warmer. There's a lot of cobblestone streets and wide-open plazas with plenty of luxury shoppings here, stores like Gucci, Rolex, Hermes, and a full Tesla store too. I wasn't expecting to see a robot today, but here we are. A section of the High Line also runs over this neighborhood with an entrance at 14th Street and 10th Avenue. Even though the High Line can get crowded sometimes, it's really nice to be able to beat out the traffic beneath. Plus, there's great views of the wide streets, some pretty cool architecture you can see from up here, and just people watch from above. From here I could also see Little Island, which is pretty much just a cluster of trees on some raised concrete on the Hudson, but they have really cool concert series in the summer, so I'm looking forward to that too. Because there's so many big warehouse buildings here, there's a lot of headquarters for companies like Samsung and Google, and then one of the biggest art museums in the city, the Whitney Art Museum, also lives here. The Whitney is one of the foremost contemporary American art museums, and they have free first Friday nights of the month, and it's also free every day for people 25 and under now, which is really exciting. After the museum, I started heading towards the river, and I hit the running and walking trail known as the West Side Highway. While it was too cold to really want to be outside for too long, interestingly enough, I found a full beach in the middle of the winter. This is on the Gansevoort Pier, right off of Gansevoort Street, and it just opened up a few years ago. I noticed there was a lot of places in this neighborhood that had that name Gansevoort on it, so I looked it up, and it turns out it's from a Revolutionary War general. This was in the Chelsea Market on the north end, where there's plenty of shops and local vendors markets, and there's also tons of great places to eat. To end the day, I checked out one of the 6 Starbucks reserves in the world, and then took a little sunset walk, bundled up on the West Side Highway. Stay tuned for the next neighborhood. Bye!